Hey, Trump supporters, y'all got Kid Rock and Amber Rose. We got Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Eminem. We are not worried. We are not the same, baby. Today's election day, and since Trump supporters are so proudly calling themselves garbage after Biden called them garbage, I got your outfit for the polls today.
For the astrology girlies, I just want to know, I have been studying Kamala's charts, and it looks like she is not only going to win, but she is going to be winning a second term. The next 8 years in her chart look really, really strong. Trump's, not so much.
Kamala Harris is not winning. And the people who thought that Kamala Harris was going to win a landslide are totally wrong.
Train, you know the animes where it looks like the guy's like losing and he's got like 7 forms and you haven't even seen form 1 yet? That's what Kamala's like. She's like base level Frieza fighting.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, she's base level Frieza right now fighting Krillin. Okay, and they're like, oh, I think we're gonna win this, Gohan, and it's like, yeah, no.
They did win it though. They killed Frieza.
Shut the. Are you serious? You're actually so cringe.
Kelly, get out.
Ignore that.
Leave. God,
I hate it when guys are named.
I actually think that if Trump wins this election, I'm actually going to crash out for real. I'm actually going to lose my mind. I might have to take a week off from everything. I'm going to have to lock myself in my house. I'm already freaking out. Guys, I'm scared. I'm really freaking scared. I don't like this game. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Turns out Muslim voters actually voted for Trump. And you are basing this off of this? A single tweet. Election day vote in a Dearborn precinct. Trump, Stein, Harris. This is all it takes for you? That's it. That's all it takes? A single tweet? Numbers and names? That's it? One vote in one precinct and some numbers and names? Get a hold of yourself!
History this morning, 5:30 a.m. on Wednesday, that Donald Trump has won the presidency for a second time. This time after having served for 4 years, then disputing the 2020 election, and then, of course, rallying a mob to the Capitol to try to interrupt the peaceful transfer of power there. Americans deciding to send him back to the White House for a second term.
What the fuck? Bitch! You fuck! What the hell?
Okay, like, if y'all hate women that much, I hope you never get pussy ever again. Like, y'all hate us this fucking much? Okay, you better not come into my fucking, like, oh, you just sent pics, da-da. Yeah, pics of a gun I'm finna buy. The fuck?
Trump supporters have been asking me all day in some gotcha why I'm not laughing anymore. What's funny? What's funny about women dying because you elected a candidate who doesn't give a fuck about them? What's funny about black people being hurt more because you elected a candidate that colludes with white supremacy, endorsed by the KKK? What's funny about Spanish families being separated because you elected a candidate who calls the places that they come from garbage, calls it a swamp when they come into our country, doesn't give a fuck about people who weren't born here, thinks that everybody else is trash and should be treated subhuman? What's funny about that? What's there to laugh about right now? You elected a felon to be president, somebody proven to collude with foreign adversaries to overthrow democracy, who incited a domestic terrorist attack on the country. What would be funny right now? What the fuck's funny? Don't say shit about nothing. Y'all are the reason we... Oh my God.
If you're wondering if it's hard to be a therapist right now, it is. It really is. You know, watching the pain and suffering that's come from this election, and listening to my clients say homophobic things to me, not knowing I have a wife, is really fucking hard. It's really fucking hard. validate them. I can't say anything. It's really fucking hard.
Okay, so I was wrong. A lot of astrologers were wrong. A lot of us were wrong. But if you think that right now is the time to tell me that you don't believe in astrology, who gives a about astrology right now, dude? Who literally cares about that? That is like the least of our worries. This is my career. I have built a life off of reading the stars for people and getting it right. But if you're gonna come into my comments and complain that, well, I'm no longer gonna believe in astrology after this, who gives a for real? Let's be for real right now. That is the last of our worries. My mom can't lose her Social Security. We can't lose our Medicaid, our Medicare. There are real things happening in the world right now. And I know that like you guys think this is some big gotcha, but I don't give a if you think astrology is not real right now, because there's real life happening in this country.
I'm tired. I'm numb. I'm struggling to know what happens next. But the one question I do have is, how do we keep each other safe?
I got proof. He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. Him and Elon Musk, they cheated. Trust the old lady when she tell you they cheated, baby.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for the truth and democracy and decency. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too. You just don't realize it yet.
TV. Do it. Do it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Fuck that TV and fuck that asshole. Do it. I'll buy
Okay, maybe not that fucking hard.
I'm delivering 3 sermons today, each one to a different group of people. And this one is for the Trump supporters. You are going to hell for this. You're going to hell for this. You have blatantly disregarded your neighbor. You have failed to care for the widowed, the orphaned, and the immigrant. You have committed idolatry.
Well, it's been rough. It was not what I was expecting at all, considering some of the rhetoric he has said. I thought we as a nation were smarter, but I guess not. To my transgender and friends and, the people who it affects, as long as you stay alive, they cannot say we don't exist. Being a Satanist means rebelling against them because they're wrong. And as long as you draw a breath, every breath you take is a rebellion. Keep on fighting because you just have to. Hail Satan, hail reason always.
Trumpies are about to be real sick of me. What do you mean America is back? Congratulations, Donald Trump and whatnot. Who the fuck is in here? Let me go talk to him.
Who put that little message that America is back? Who put that? It was you?
Nope.
It was somebody who worked here?
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
You can live there.
Anyway, fuck Trump. Fuck all of that shit.
This is all pretty great. Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now, marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because that, not even any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. You think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no. Not even close. That's never goodbye.
Baby, if you wanted to touch my body, you should have voted for it.
Woo-wee! I woke up this morning and women are mad. They closing up shop. They about to do that 4B on you. 4B or not 4B. If you don't know what 4B is, you better Google that shit. Cause MAGA men, your dingling's gonna be dry as fuck. You ain't getting no cootie cat. Better go get some of that Diddy oil and work on your stroke, cause damn it, you gonna be in there all by yourself, jerking your ding-a-ling. And you pro-Palestinians, black women said, fuck you, we going back to Starbucks. Y'all are on your own. As always, y'all have a great day. We gonna be alright, cause I'm gonna make y'all laugh. Y'all have a great day.
Y'all, I ain't never been so scared to go to sleep, because I'm so scared that the cops are just going to break in our house and make me a slave. Or
you could have downsized your life, gotten rid of that big giant truck of yours, and all your expensive weapons, or you could have gone out and fought for higher pay, or an end to corporate corruption. You chose to do neither of those things, because it was easier to blame immigrants.
So, now that the orange turd has won, we should now rename America Hell, because it is going to be hell on earth once they strip everyone's rights away that is no straight white cis man. So buckle up. Hope you freaking Republicans are happy. I'm out of here.
But if the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm.
Damn, poor Melania. Now she has to fucking act like she loves this man for 4 more years. He could have gone to prison. Melania could have been free.
Selling book in the country. Can you believe that? I just say, Rev, really quickly, too. Democrats need to be mature, and they need to be honest. And they need to say, yes, there's misogyny. But it's not just misogyny from white men. Mm-hmm. It's misogyny from Hispanic men. Right. It's misogyny from black men, things we've all been talking about, who do not want a woman leading them. Might be race issues with Hispanics. They don't want a black woman as president of the United States. You know, the Democratic Party, I've always found when you're sitting around talking, they love to just sort of balkanize everybody into these separate groups and say, oh, white people don't like women and black people. No, it is time for the Democrats to say, okay, and you and I have talked about this before, a lot of Hispanic voters have problems with black candidates.
Right.
A lot
and
of,
with other Hispanics. You've got some that don't like each other. And some of the most misogynist things I've heard going on this Get Out the Vote tour came from black men. I mean, misogynist things. So you're absolutely right. It's not simplistic. And we've got to have real honest conversations about it.
Real honest conversations.
I wouldn't be surprised if the median income of the Republican voter was lower than that of the Democrat voter at this point. Not mean, but median. They are the party of the working class because the working class is largely stupid, uneducated, and highly susceptible to propaganda.
If you're a conservative woman, here's how I'm going to fix your life, okay? So you just got married to your husband. Your husband is blatant, just redneck garbage. You like him though, for some reason something there is clicking. I'm gonna seduce your husband. I'm going to look him in the eye, and I'm going to explain to him that nobody has ever made me feel the way he has. And I'm younger than you conservative woman that married him. And I'm going to start, like, explaining that I'm just so fun and I like doing fun shit. Because you're probably married and you can't do fun shit. And then once I do that, and I implement your fucking marriage arc, he's going to cause some irrational feelings, which is going to establish itself in your marriage problems. And then you're gonna be like, why am I doing this shit for a man? This is where we get ya. Because then you're like, why am I supporting a guy that isn't doing anything for me? There you go.
Let me be very, very clear when I say this. If you are an alternative person, punk, goth, however you classify yourself, in the alternative community and you support Trump, no, you're fucking not. No, you're not. I have never been the type of person that's like, well, if you don't listen to this music, you're not goth, you're not punk. I'm not that type of person. But if you don't have the same fucking values, the same fucking common sense when it comes to human rights, you're not alternative.
I have decided that my personal revenge for this 2024 election fiasco is to be a menace to men on dating apps. I'm going to re-download probably just Tinder and Hinge and match up every single man. Say I'm down for hookups. Give them a Google Voice number. Talk with them. Say, yeah, I'll come over. Yeah, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm 5 minutes out. What do you mean? I'm here. Don't you see me? Guess what? I won't be there, and I'm gonna ruin your plans. Anytime you make plans with me, I will lie to you, stand you up, ghost you. I'm just going to be a menace. Because why not? Men don't like women. I'm going to start actively practicing misandry. And that's my personal goal for 2024.
Good morning. I took yesterday to be angry and miserable, and I also took yesterday to make the decision to block my father, who will still end up seeing this. So, hi, Dad. And yes, I did block him because of who he voted for. Because he knows that I am trans, and he knows that I have had 2 abortions, and he still voted for Project 2025, which to me is reprehensible. I have my husband who loves and supports me to the ends of the earth. I have my friends who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I have other family members who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I genuinely do not need anyone else. I realize this is something not everyone is able to do safely, and I'm very grateful for my ability to do that safely. I cut my mother off until the day she died, and I can and will do that again.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm going to act like an angry black fucking woman, because I'm fucking angry! I'm mad! I'm upset! I'm angry as fuck, bro. I'm angry. I'm hurt. My feelings are fucking hurt. We always finish last. We always come fucking last to everybody, even our own fucking men. And you niggas mamas be black. This shit is crazy. Y'all got black ass daughters. I'm angry as fuck. I'm gonna get drunk and cause a problem.
You pretend you have the moral high ground, but you put that man's finger on the nuclear button. That man doesn't believe in climate change. Do you believe in gravity? Did you know gravity is just a theory?
Excuse me, ma'am. You grab your belongings when you come through.
Frightening.
We're gonna have to take you off this plane. We're gonna have to take you off this plane right now. Can you grab your belongings and come through, please? Yes. Can you grab your belongings and come through?
I paid for this seat and I'm sitting.
Despite her disruptive nature, she believes she's done no wrong and refuses to leave.
He is in my space.
She's causing hostilities. One or two ways right now. I need you to grab your belongings and come through. And that's what it looks like.
We should just start leaving our dirty tampons everywhere. Because if men want so much control over us, they can deal with our dirty tampons. Clean it up.
What is wrong with you? I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach. What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? What has happened to freedom?
I just want to let you all know that if you need to talk, I will be available to talk. If you want to talk to other family members or anything, have a bottle of wine, an entire bottle of wine. It's okay. Having ice cream.
Fuck you if you voted for Trump, and here's what I think about it.
Bitch, are we serious right now? Are we serious? Fuck the sad music montage, bitch. What in the fuck? I'm mad as hell. What the fuck is going on? Y'all sitting here crying. I'm crying too. I'm mad. What did y'all do? Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
Okay, if any of you motherfuckers, when I'm out at the bars, be like, oh, this bitch is trans, before it was a cute little joke, but now our rights are on the line. So next time I hear you say, oh, she's trans, bitch, you getting your ass beat. You getting your ass beat the fuck down. I'm gonna transition your teeth down your throat. We gonna be trans together, honey.
Hey, if you're a Donald Trump supporter, you're ugly and dumb. And that's sad for you. And what's even sadder is that you don't even realize how ugly and dumb you are.
No, it's okay. You can laugh over my liberal tears if you want to. How many family members and friends and loved ones have you lost because of your hate that you were spewing in my comments? There is very real concern. I am disabled. I have reproductive health issues. You laugh because you feel like it doesn't affect you, but then you look around you and you realize your circle's gotten smaller. You said you didn't want woke. You didn't want woke? Yeah? Well, that woke is my life. You don't know my life. Good luck. Good luck. Watch the people around you dwindle.
There is also, if you need, the crisis number, which is 988. Everyone is struggling.
Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is this okay? I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking matter.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah. I mean, they're still outstanding. Are they not counting them here? What's going on, Vadim?
There you go. You should know this.
Why isn't Philadelphia counting votes?
Call them up.
Call them. Do we have contact? Hello, if you're watching the stream right now and you work in Philadelphia, we'll put you on stream. I'll call you. I want to know what is going on. What the hell is going on right now? Send me pictures. I know you're out there. I know somebody's listening.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will burn this whole fucking place to the ground.
Oh, now that we know Project 2025 is legit happening, like we said all. When's the Civil War start? Anybody know? And what are we wearing? Cause I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready to pull a Braveheart and like ride into battle, paint my face blue. Cause a bitch is not about to become a handmaid. No, a bitch is not about to become a Martha. I am not being sent to the motherfucking colony. So when is it? What are we doing? Anyone know? I mean, they got to invade the Capitol. Why can't we? They got to get off with it and now are getting pardoned. But we get to suffer. No. So, what are we doing? What are we wearing? And when are we corroborating? Because I have anxiety. I'm a little bit stressy and depressy right now. And I kind of just want to get a little messy. We're like, what's the game plan? Anybody got one? No? Okay.
I'm sorry. No! Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
That takes people from relatively low-level annoyances with the world. Why are eggs so expensive? Why is my kid learning this new thing in American history in school that I didn't learn? And then moves them through YouTube videos, through podcasts, moves them from that annoyance all the way slowly to a full-blown fascist politics. It's an elaborate multi-billion-dollar infrastructure, and there is nothing like it on the pro-democracy side. We don't have when a man is just lost and lonely and not yet radicalized, we don't have the equivalent of Joe Rogan and
Right.
Jordan Peterson, to move that man in a feminist direction. By the way, we should educate men that it's actually really great to live with a strong woman who makes money. It's actually easier. Life is easier.
But I think
I don't know how to explain to Trumpies that they are so obsessed with Trump because they have mommy and daddy issues. I don't know how to tell them that because they don't even realize they have mommy and daddy issues. That's where it starts. Because you want to be the golden child so bad. You want to go tell your parents, I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump. That's why it's an obsession. You're obsessed with him, baby, because you have mommy and daddy issues. That's why you don't have any healthy relationships in your life, because you don't even have a healthy relationship with yourself.
I've been crying for 24 hours. I went to work and was working while just tears coming down. I ruined my contacts. I haven't been this heartbroken since my dog died.
These Democratic leaders are the most useless people on earth. If they're not all fired, the Democratic Party is out of its mind. So as the voters, you have to understand, those guys have a vested interest in protecting their own ass and protecting their money and their privilege and their status. You need to fire them. They're not gonna fire themselves. You think Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, Kamala Harris, and all these people go, oh yeah, I got Jamie Harrison and DNC, oh yeah, I guess we were the problem. You think the Democratic consultant class that have been robbing you blind this entire time is gonna go, oh, I guess we were the problem? No.
I think the only way to argue with maggots now is to not silence. They refuse to educate themselves, so I refuse to fucking talk to them. They don't exist. Silence.
I'm fucking feral today. Feral! If you see me, keep walking. Do not make eye contact. Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me. Like, I want to eat, like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but, like, I want to eat them right now. Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes in a bad way.
They're lying to you. Why do you think they keep losing? You think they keep telling you how smart they are and how they're gonna deliver you victories. And all they ever do is deliver loss after loss after loss. So Democratic voters, snap out of it. These guys are obvious liars. Fire them all. Fire them all. And if you don't, okay, then keep losing to buffoons, to obvious con men like Donald Trump. Keep losing and losing and losing and never figuring it out. Here, I solved it for you. I figured it out. It's the goddamn corruption. All the stupid donor money, all it's ever done is lead to more losses. So if you don't fire them, you have no one to blame but yourself.
What if I told you that there's a medication called methotrexate acetate, spelled like this? It comes in both an injectable and a pill form. The pill form is not water soluble, but it's mildly soluble in alcohol, and it's full of a lot of really harmful hormones, which is why it's mainly prescribed to women. But if men take it, it stops their ability to reproduce. Just a little fun fact.
Harris was our last chance. It's over. This country just died. You motherfuckers were so threatened by a woman being in charge. It's not even about color. It's about a woman being in charge. A woman making things better. That y'all are so threatened by a woman that you let a felon, a rapist, and a racist, narcissist, fascist be in charge. Shame on you.
But in the next election, can we just publicize who people voted for? Because I'm sorry, but if you're going to vote for a felon, racist, misogynistic, idiot, Cheeto of a man, and own that, like, you should have to own that decision. And that should be public knowledge. And your future employers should know. And your future, anyone you encounter should be able to look that up. Because who the F are these 73 million people that did this? I would love to know.
Latinos for Trump, it is time to embrace the consequences of your actions. I've always been a firm believer of fighting fire with fire. If somebody goes low, I'll go lower. Now, with that being said, I know for a fact that most Latinos for Trump have undocumented family members, whether that be their parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, etc. So if you know of a Latino who voted for Trump, I urge you to call this number and report said family members. It's time that these Latinos for Trump get a taste of their own medicine and a taste of poetic justice. Now, I know what you may be thinking, Angel, this is extreme, and I agree, but extreme problems call for extreme solutions. And unfortunately, many innocent people are going to be affected by this, but you can't be that innocent if you raised a Latino for Trump. And before all of the Latinos for Trump come at me all angry, this is what you wanted. This is what you voted for. You should be happy. Let me see that smile. But there you have it, guys. Once again, there is that number. You know what to do. It's time that these Latinos for Trump learn the hard way. But anyways, let me know what you guys think.
And one more thing. In 4 years, there better be 2 women on that fucking ballot. There better be. I don't want a single fucking man. I do not care if he is the most qualified man in the world. I don't want him on that fucking ballot. Because there have been hundreds of qualified women.
If you voted for Donald Trump in the election, you're actually fucking stupid. You're the dumbest fucking miserable fuck on the face of the planet. And you're fucking miserable. And we all know it. Because what other reason would you vote for a racist, misogynistic, homophobic fucking rapist? Like, that's gross. So, just like you've let everybody down in your life, except for the dumb fucks you're surrounded by. And it's just a bunch of fucking dumb people going, yeah, Trump 2024, because the uneducated portion of America votes red. And so, you can look that up. And just know deep down in your heart of hearts that you're a fucking idiot. And you're pathetic and miserable.
I think there are a lot of families out there who don't believe boys should play girls' sports.
They're not boys. I'm not going to listen to transphobia at this table. I am not going to listen to you call a trans girl a boy.
Are you going to allow me to finish my explanation?
When you use a word that's a slur, I'm going to interrupt. That's not how it is. They're not boys. They're not boys. They're not playing girls softball.
Burn America, burn America, burn. You want me in your fucking country after everything? You want me in your country and not be in my favor? You want me in my in your country?
Democrats are just cucked. Like, it is the party of weak bitch pussies.
I would go as far to say that I would purchase a Glock, and if you and I are walking on the same street and it's dark out and you're a white male, you have to be white for this to count, okay? If you're a white male, even if you don't approach me, I will shoot you. Yeah, I know. So, has to be on the street, you and I, has to be at nighttime. During the day, not so much, but at nighttime, okay, and you have to have very white skin, and be
well, I think, especially on the gun issue, Democrats are absolutely shooting themselves in the foot, ironically.
For anybody that voted for Trump, you're selfish. You're selfish because you chose cheap gas prices and cheap eggs and cheaper groceries for what could have been a successful future for the younger generation. Now us younger people are questioning, will we even have a future? Because any hopes or dreams that we had left is completely out the door.
I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit to wear their Trump hat 24/7. Because conservatives are dangerous for anyone who isn't white, Christian, or male. Completely dangerous. Like dynamite waiting to go off in your hand. So I think we should all get a public service warning. Don't you?
Any dreams or hopes that we had left of at least owning a house one day is out the window. Gone. Never gonna happen. Gen Z, the first generation to never own a house.
Hey. I hope you love fucking Donald Trump, guys. I hope you fucking love Donald Trump because guess what?
I just woke up and saw the news. I want y'all Americans to know this. Y'all asked for this. Y'all said y'all voted for this, so y'all handle the consequences of this. Y'all have no idea what the fuck you did. Y'all literally listened to so much propaganda, it's not even funny. When this shit goes down, please just remember, y'all voted for this, not us.
Because if you voted for Trump, I genuinely hope you are so happy right now. I hope you're having the greatest day of your fucking life. Because you know what? When your kid is in school one day and there's a school shooting and they fucking die or get sent to the hospital or someone they know gets shot, I hope that you are happy with the thoughts and prayers that come from that. I hope that you are so fucking happy that if your wife gets raped, that she has to have that child. I hope you are so fucking happy that the trans people in your fucking life might have to detransition because this motherfucker's gonna take away gender affirming care. I hope you are so fucking happy that the economy is supposedly gonna be okay now because you voted for Donald Trump, the man who was gonna take away all the rights of so many groups of people, not even just fucking trans people, so many groups of fucking people that are not straight cis white men. I hope you were so happy with that. I hope you were so happy with what you just fucking did. I hope you were so happy to maybe never be able to fucking vote again because he's gonna take that fucking right away from you. But you fucking voted for him. You fucking did this shit. You did it. Like, great, bro.
This is a message for all of the Gen Z dudes who keep commenting "your body, my choice" in the replies of every Gen Z woman they come across. Y'all need to keep in mind that those women have a lot of millennial and Gen X big sisters out here ready to defend them with several decades more rage and a lot more ability to pay our own bail. Because the first broccoli-headed motherfucker that I overhear telling the beautiful cluster of stardust that is the woman in front of him that it's her body, his choice, is going to catch a brick to the face with all of the rage that I have pent up over several decades of living in a red state. Oh, and the groiper who first said the words that you're now gleefully parroting in the comments of every woman that you come across, let me let you in on a little secret as a certified queer woman with immaculate fucking gaydar. Baby, you're repeating the words of a closeted gay man. That dude will never have to worry about convincing a woman to sleep with him or getting a woman pregnant because he's more interested in bottoming for your fucking father. So keep repeating his words, and the only touch of a woman that you're going to know moving forward is the fist of a woman several decades your senior when we lay you the fuck out in defense of our little sisters.
This is the last time, this year will be the last year that we will ever be able to freely move, speak, and breathe. The last year.